So, what is it that you used to get excited since you brought up like a new school year starting? What do you used to get excited most for like a new school year? Because like hopefully if you're not like an idiot, you made it to the next grade.
Well,
You get to choose some classes that you're excited to take and shit like that,
mm,
or even in going into like a new semester of college. You know what I'm saying? So like, what were
well,
you most excited for?
but that's a big question. What year are you talking about though? You said what am I most
What?
what?
Okay, so then it's a two part of them. What
Mm,
year do you think
mm.
that those type of things like a new school year matters the most? And what
Matters?
like what which of those years you thought held more weight? You know what I'm saying? That you were excited to like your first day of like high school and high school actually starting.
I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying? Or your first day of
the
taking a college course that you're really excited for, or like me, didn't give a fuck about school, so I
yes
was
sir.
excited about getting those fits off. 100%.
Oh, what, in high school?
100%.
Oh, you went shopping. Where'd you go? Before the first day of school.
So
My dad.
in ninth grade, I was kind of like on the back end of like my skater poser stage. So I was wearing like a
Nah.
yeah.
Wait,
So I
wait,
was
wait,
wearing
wait.
like
What's that? What's that? Oh, what's that famous thing called? Uh, Trasher.
thrasher.
Thrasher. Yeah, you was one of.
I
You was
never
wearing
had
that.
it. No, that was so like the end of that phase for me was like before the Thrasher shirts were popping. So like I was wearing like Diamond Supply, and I was wearing
Okay.
like skater brands like that, like more well known shit.
Mhm.
Thrasher was definitely well known at the time, but like those the Thrasher shirts where it's either in
The
flames or
fire. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, like those weren't popping at
Six
that
six
time.
six on the side of the shirt.
I don't think they
They
had
had
that.
somebody that had 666
I
on
don't
it.
know.
You wasn't rocking that.
Yeah, nah. I was out of that phase before those shits like started
Good.
popping back in.
Good.
But yeah, I was excited about getting the fits off, dog. My actual first day of high school was all right. Like, so I had to get there at like 9 o'clock for orientation, and
God bless. I had to get there at 8.
I lived probably like 4 blocks away, probably not like 5 blocks away. So getting to there in and it was in Brooklyn, so like getting there and where the school is located was like in a very like Jewish community,
Mhm.
like around the school. So I'm wearing my Diamond Supply shirt. I'm killing it. I got my white and red pennies on.
Yeah.
My penny
You said
hard.
what?
I have white and red penny hardways.
I'm not gonna hold you. You know what I thought you just said.
Panties.
Yeah, I thought I was like,
Yeah.
alright,
Nah, you're right.
alright.
I had the white and red penny hardways, and I thought I was killing it. I had the red and white Diamond Supply shirt with some cargo, the green cargo shorts on, and I thought that was like a fire ass fit.
Mhm.
Pulled up, seen a couple of my friends that I knew were going to the school, seen them at orientation. But they killed me when I got there. They was like, "Yo, you gotta wear this bullshit ass blue uniform shirt Monday through Thursday."
That's not
So
bad though.
as we were walking into the auditorium to sit for orientation, they're handing out the shirts, telling us we gotta put them on, whatever bullshit. So whatever, orientation is done, and I swear to God, it was like a movie, son. We get out of orientation, everybody's like, "Yo, what we gonna do? Yo, some people going to the park, some people this, some people that." I was like, "Nah, man, gotta go home." So
Why?
I don't know. Just didn't want to stick around. I didn't
I don't
fully
know.
like understand where I was at yet,
Uh-huh.
even though it was only like 4 or 5 blocks away from my house. But just being in
Mhm.
that Jewish community just made it like
You didn't know anybody there at that high school?
no, I did. I knew some people, like some people from my neighborhood that was there, but like I just didn't wasn't too familiar with the area. You know what I'm
So you
saying?
went home.
So I went home, and on my way home, like it was pretty long hike or whatever. So I wound up stealing a scooter from a Jewish kid and rode it all the way home.
All right. So how did you steal
It was
from
just
a Jewish
out
kid?
on the street
How do you know it was a Jewish kid then?
because it was in the Jewish neighborhoods. Like how the
Wait,
Jewish communities like they have like 5 or 6 buildings next to each other, and
yeah.
like the Jewish kids were playing outside, and one of them just so happened to I guess leave their scooter there. So I was walking by, picked up the scooter, and proceeded to ride
But
home
how do you know that was a Jewish scooter? What if like an Italian dude just left it there or a Spanish dude just left it?
because
We don't know for a
it was
fact
like
that
one
it
of
was.
those regular bullshit scooters,
So,
not like a motorized scooter or fucking.
so if I left my scooter in Chinatown, would that be considered a Chinese scooter then?
Listen, you're digging
See?
too deep into
Thinking
it.
about it. You gotta
I
think
knew
into
it was a
this.
Jewish kid's scooter
Why?
because it was in a Jewish neighborhood. There were no fucking Italians around,
They could have been in a town.
but there wasn't.
But there was a Puerto Rican around.
Yeah, me, and that's why I stole it.
So you stole it because you knew it was a Jewish kid's thing. So is this considered a hate
I feel
crime?
like you're trying to. Maybe,
Mm.
but like I didn't like beat the kid up for it. He just left it there. So
What if he would have confronted you?
he was like, all the ones that were outside were like 5.
So
I feel
you
like I
stole
could.
a
I feel.
5-year-old kid's bike in high school.
Yeah,
This is the man you're marrying.
and I'm fucking killing it, bro.
I respect it.
I would expect my kid to do the same thing.
Who are the? I was gonna say who are the easiest people to rob. Who are the easiest like I don't know if Jewish people are the easiest people to rob, but like you can attest.
I would say. I would
'cause you've
say.
done it.
I would say probably. I don't know if this is fucked up to say, but probably Jewish people. Only because like they just don't want beef. You know what I'm saying? Like they just
Which is like a good thing because people shouldn't want beef.
exactly. So like they'll just be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you stole my son's scooter. It's fine. I'll buy
Is
another."
that really
one."
how Jewish people talk?
I don't know.
That
Sometimes
sounds like Borat.
a little bit.
Borat's not Jewish.
He's not.
What is he?
From Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never stole shit in my life.
Really? I used to steal tech decks from
Oh,
From-
the
I used to
the
steal
egg thingies?
that was also in high school. I used to
Nah,
steal tech decks
damn.
from Toys R Us. I'm pretty sure I'm the reason why they went out of business. 100%.
What'd you do? Stick them in your butt?
What?
How'd you steal it? Like you gotta take it from the fucking walls and like.
Nah, so I would walk around the
No.
entire store with the package while opening them, and then just dumping them off into like I would just steal the actual skateboard. I wouldn't take any of the stickers or the pieces or the extra wheels. I would just take the tech deck out of the package and then dump the package in a different aisle or like throw it under somewhere.
Okay, so let's list everything you've stolen in your life. We have bike from Jewish kids,
Scooter.
scooter from Jewish kids, tech decks from Toys R Us.
Mhm.
What we got? What next?
Probably from like I'm fat, so probably like
From
candy and snacks
candy.
from like stores.
Does
and
that
shit.
count? That doesn't count though.
Kinda.
Everybody steals candy though. Everybody's like they goes to the local deli 7-Eleven and just like sneaks one in their pocket and shit. Like I used to do it all the time with I think it was fuck. It was like those circle chocolate thingies. Goobers? Are they those Goobers?
Nah, Goobers come in like a big pack.
Nah, fuck.
If you're walking out the store with Goobers, then
I mean
you're
you
good.
could.
you killed it.
You walked out the store with a tech deck. I don't know how the fuck you do that.
But that's easy though. We're talking about like a big ass Toys R Us. A big ass Toys R Us compared to like stealing Goobers from like a fucking bodega that's pretty small.
What kind of
And
Toys R
Goobers are like a big ass box.
What kind of Toys R Us was it though?
It's like the big one.
The
Like
Times
I don't
Square
know if you like remember. There's one in Metropolitan Queens.
Damn.
Used to go to that one.
Damn.
And hit that bitch
By
up.
the BJ's and
Yeah,
shit.
bro.
Oh my
That shit was
God,
that
that's
Toys R Us
r-
is fucking huge.
That's ratchet.
How's that ratchet?
That's like a ratchet Toys R Us, bro.
But that Toys R Us is fucking huge.
That's a ratchet one, right by the train, the M train.
Yeah, but what's ratchet about that? I used to go to Funtopia in there too. Funtopia
You
was
just
my
getting
shit.
more ratchet.
It's not ratchet, bro.
Funtopia was
That's
trash.
that hood shit. What? I've had at
Bro,
least
isn't that like across the how far is that from the cemetery?
across the street.
Exactly. Exactly. That's right across the street
Right
from a
across the street.
cemetery.
Right across the
So
street.
much fun.
Yeah, and then you go to BJ's, you get whatever you need, and then you go to Funtopia. I had at least 3 birthday parties in Funtopia. Bare minimum. Bare minimum. And Funtopia was that shit, bro, because my first birthday there, I know for a fact I wasn't old enough to like do they had a fucking a room where you do laser tag. Couldn't do that shit. Second birthday I was able to do it.
Why?
Cuz you're too young.
How can you be too young to play laser tag?
Because like they had that for like the big kids. Imagine
Yeah.
you would want your 5-year-old son playing laser tag with a bunch of 18-year-olds?
No,
All my cousins were older.
here's the thing. I thought like when you said you had your party there, I thought they like rented this shit out for you.
Yeah, but even still, they still have people like supervising it.
Yeah, but like the older kids wouldn't play with you, and if there
Why not?
was older kids at your party,
Yeah, all my cousins were older.
all right, but like it's cause they're family, so they wouldn't
It's
go like.
different, bro. That's still that they could still get in trouble for that. If I got hurt with a bunch of 18-year-olds, They're still alive.
It's not paintball though. It's laser gun.
You could get fucking trampled by an 18-year-old.
You can get trampled walking in a. You can get trampled in a playground.
You're right, but that's different. This is a more confined space. They have to like be careful of that type of shit. It is stupid. I was fucking upset.
Stupid.
But best believe went back there for my second birthday and I was able to play, and I played my heart out.
You know Lamar Autumn School is nearby. Christ the King's High School.
Is that a good school?
It is, but like Lamar's a crackhead or ex-crackhead.
I feel like that's like
so it's like
that's like a very slight stain.
That helps the ratchet.
You can get rid of that with a Tide pen.
With a what?
I said that's like a very slight stain on them. You could get rid of that with like a Tide pen.
I thought you said cock pen for a second.
What's
I was like,
wrong with you, dick, cock, panties?
Bro, I'm a horn dog. I ain't gonna hold you.
I know.
It's been
a long time.
Couple hours. 2 hours.
Jeez,
you're
fucking killing it, bro.
Nah, it's been a while, but it's like, yeah. You definitely did say cock pen. Everybody listening to this is gonna put on the subtitles and be like,
that's what he said.
He's not bugging out. Would you go to like a Funtopia high now though, as like
yes.
a 20?
100%.
I would do that. I thought about that. I was like, I know everybody makes fun of Chuck E. Cheese and Funtopia.
Well, Chuck E. Cheese is different. I feel like Chuck E. Cheese is worse than Funtopia.
Why?
I've never been to a Chuck E. Cheese that I actually enjoyed.
Here's why Chuck E. Cheese separates itself to other. Well, hi. Their pizza's kind of like the pizza's not the greatest. Like, don't order. Like, it's not something you want to order. Just like because you want pizza. But when you're high.
But I also heard that their pizza is like leftover pizzas put together from like other parties or other people that order them.
But like,
I don't think I want any part of that. At least with Funtopia, if you ordered pizza,
you know that because
it's coming from an actual pizza shop.
How do you know that?
Because they don't have the facilities to cook pizza there. And anytime I had a birthday party, the pizzas were always coming from the pizza shop that was like 2 or 3 blocks away.
So how do you know that?
What do you mean?
Like, how do you know they don't have the facility there? Do you literally watch them go to the pizza shop, pick up the pizza, bring it to Funtopia, and then present it to you for your birthday?
I mean, I'm not physically watching them,
so
but
how
when
do you know
receive a pizza box that says the name of the pizza place on that box, and that pizza place is down the street, I would assume, if I'm not an idiot, that it came from there.
No, I mean, they could still be using their boxes to save money. Because they don't want to pay for their own boxes.
Listen,
still making pizza
I know what a Chuck
facility.
E. Cheese pizza slice looks like, and I know what a shitty
Funtopia
frozen pizza slice looks like. And this was actually really good, pretty
really
decent,
good.
really decent pizza.
I would definitely go back there high. Like, I want to
100%, bro. And I would even play in the fucking jungle gym that they have there.
I would love. But does McDonald's still have those ball pits?
Yeah, they do. Pretty sure it is like festered with AIDS. I don't know why I said that.
Why? AIDS of one thing.
But I just
because COVID is the obvious answer to say.
Well, yeah, now.
You say AIDS of all things.
But like they closed everything because of COVID, so I wouldn't expect COVID to be in there. I would just expect like an old disease to be in there.
And AIDS was like the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's respectable.
I've heard stories of people like having sex.
AIDS.
Having like, sex in those things.
What? All right, so tell me these stories because I've honestly never heard.
I've never heard them in detail, but I've heard of like.
So tell me a story that you know.
It's not full. Okay, you want to hear the story?
I do.
Hey, I knew a guy that told me he got head and a hand job in one of those. End of story. Because I didn't want to know anything further.
That's bomb.
That's dope.
How old was he? No, was he of age?
But then again, this kid was pretty young, so I'm pretty sure he was lying, 100%.
You said kid. That doesn't. We don't support R. Kelly. None of that shit. This is not off to a good start. You said kid.
Yeah, but it's a kid telling a story about him getting a hand job and a blowjob. I used to lie when I was a kid. I used to lie about sex all the time.
Bro, how old? Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because that was like cool.
Oh, good question. So did you lie about...
Before you get into that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Anything Goes podcast. Before we forget and go any further, we've definitely been away for a while.
Depression's a bitch.
Depression does suck. But we're back. And we're back with a new episode. What is this? Episode 42?
Yes, sir.
Back with another episode. And we are happy to let you guys see us again, if that's how that works.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know. I was just trying to be like look cool in the camera.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, if you guys would like to, I'd really appreciate it if you guys would go ahead and follow the Anything Goes podcast on Instagram and on Snapchat. Oh no, not Snapchat. It's the TikTok. Follow us on TikTok at the Anything Goes Pod and the Anything. What is it? The Anything Goes Pod NY.
He made it.
Yeah, we post clips on there. We haven't posted because we've been away for a little bit, but you can see some previous clips from all of the older episodes, and you can also go on YouTube and search the Anything Goes podcast. Follow and subscribe on YouTube, and you can see all of the older episodes as well.
Yes, and download, subscribe, review.
We're on all streaming platforms, so
helps.
there's no excuse for you not to listen. So everything helps.
Tell your mom, your dad,
your sister, your brother, your grandmother, your boyfriend, your ex, anyone you could think. If you can tell your next door neighbor and she's like 86, just let her know, or just play it in the background and set her like YouTube to just have episodes on a consistent loop.
It's a new era here.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a new era in this show.
And just keep it playing.
Exactly. Oh, shit.
If it's gonna in the background while she's making like sausage and peppers. I don't know if your neighbor is Italian. If she's making arroz con gandules for my Spanish speakers, or if she's making matzo ball soup, Jewish speakers.
I don't know. You should be saying Jewish speakers. You kind of offended them earlier today.
Yeah. How did I offend them?
You admitted to a hate crime.
I didn't. It wasn't a hate crime because I didn't have to beat anyone up to get the scooter. I just took it.
A crime is a crime. Not gonna lie.
Tomato, tomato.
Anyways, question.
Yes.
So you said you lied to everybody that you had sex and shit
Back then,
right? Did you?
because I definitely have sex now.
Oh, she didn't look at you and she just gives no fucks.
Yeah.
No, but did you lie to women that you were talking to, girls you were talking to at the time? Like, did you?
I wouldn't lie about having sex. I would just lie. Like, if I'm talking to a girl about sex, I would lie about, like, how much I knew about sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm going to.
How you lie about how much you know about
sex? Like, I would act like I'm adequate in having sex, even though I'm a virgin.
With the way you speak?
With the way I speak, yeah.
So give me an example, because I'm trying to.
Be like, yeah, let you come over to my house when my mom is not there, and I'm gonna touch you sexually.
That's essentially lying, though.
Or the ultimate go-to is like if the girl was a little bit more advanced than you in sex, and she'd be like, "How big is your wee wee?" And I would be like, "You don't even know. You're not even.
Because she really
you're not
doesn't know.
Exactly." And that's not technically lying because she doesn't know, but it sounds cool.
Okay.
Or she'd be like, "Nah, for real, show me," and you'd be like, "It's too big for pictures."
Okay, so you lied. There you go. All right. I was gonna ask, what if you encountered these women but you never did? So let's talk about Teresa. Did you lie to her first?
About what?
Like that you were a virgin, like everything you just said.
No, I didn't have to lie about that.
You straight up told her?
By the time I met Teresa, I was already like comfortable with being a virgin.
So you didn't lie at all.
Yeah.
You never had a woman you never had a moment where you lied and the woman was like, "Oh, she called you on your shit, like she wanted to see what's up."
Nah, because I wasn't getting no pussy.
Nah.
Wasn't getting no vag.
Man,
I was lying to get the box, but I never got the box.
I remember doing that, lying back in the day and being like
everybody, but it's normal because every guy has done it 100%. No guy can ever say that they ever came up and have never lied about having some sexual encounters.
But that nervous feeling, do you remember that nervous feeling
of what?
Right before you're about to have sex for the first time?
Yes.
Bro, I had to go to Canarsie. I live in the Bronx at the time. So that was a long train ride with no music because my headphones broke.
Yo, that's definitely like a problem that every middle school, high school person has. Like
exactly. So I'm alone with my thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
which is already hell as it is. Already the worst thing ever. Hell as it is.
Mhm.
So being alone in your thoughts, going from the Bronx to Canarsie, imagining every stroke position possible.
That you've seen on porn ever.
I
I
watched
wonder
porn.
I wonder what she's gonna be okay with.
Bro, I watched porn the night before.
And not even to beat off, just to like.
Oh man, I beat off, but
Well, I mean, you got to.
that
but,
wasn't the
like,
intentions.
you really watch it to be like, yo, like,
You're
what am
weird.
I doing? What am I getting myself into?
Imagine watching porn and not beating off. That's just weird shit.
I don't think that's weird.
That's weird. If you watch porn just for pleasure, like pleasure, but like not jerking off or masturbating, that's weird as fuck.
I don't think so.
That's weird as shit.
Because that's like. Nah, I wouldn't say that because
What, you want
there's.
a storyline or some shit like that?
Well, I mean, if it's like a porn parody, then maybe.
Nah. Porn what?
Like they do porn parodies of like famous movies.
Nah. Fuck that. If you watch porn without the intent, without like
or like you watch
masturbating-
softcore porn on like TV when it used to like on HBO or like fucking Cinemax when it used to be like after 12 they would show softcore porn.
The only softcore porn I know of is well, I know 50 Shades of Grey, but I've never watched it. But like,
But that's not softcore porn. Kind of,
You
but
sure?
not. It's like more mainstream softcore porn. I'm talking about like softcore porn that you should show, and everyone knows what I'm talking about 100% because that's where the phrase "watching movies with the sound off" comes from. But
oh yeah,
softcore porn used to show up on like HBO or like Cinemax, one of those major ones that used to
Yeah.
be on like cable after like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock or whatever. And it was always like you would see the girl parts, but you never see the man parts. Like you never see penis actually entering vagina, but you would always see titties.
Okay, that sounds like softcore porn.
Yeah, but
still, I
but
wouldn't-
people like the reason that was on TV wasn't because like I don't think it was because it was porn, because obviously you could at that time you could go on the internet and watch it if you wanted to. So I took it as like that's on TV because there's erotica.
But
you know what I'm
that's-
saying? And
That's
just
still
erotica
weird
like
to
books.
watch though. Like
I mean, I get it
imagine-
used to.
imagine saying,
to be
yo,
honest, it used to be like novellas.
Like imagine
porn.
saying like, "Yo, I'm so excited for next Friday. The new like, Emily Smith porn comes out." Or next month, September 3rd, Lisa Ann's porn is coming. I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, but
and,
that's
like,
different
not
because
masturbate.
that's actual like hard like not softcore porn actors.
But I'm talking about people that watch porn and like with no intention on masturbating, like just like, all right, guys.
I wouldn't say they're weird. I would say they're weird.
That's just weird shit.
I mean, I don't want people to think that I'm saying they're not weird because I do that. Because I definitely watch porn just to get my nut off 100%.
Good. I just
But what I'm
every
saying is
other
like,
American shit.
so would you say that a person is weird for reading erotica? Because 100%, like, you know how people say the book is better than the movie?
but like,
When it comes to porn,
but here's the
the
thing.
movie's always better than the book.
But here's the thing. I picture that in my mind, they're masturbating to that though. Maybe not. Maybe
No,
they're picturing it in their head.
but you're masturbating and reading at the same time? That's insane. My brain would
Yeah.
go into overload. Like, I wouldn't even know what to do with myself.
What do you mean? You read that this guy put his dick here,
That's
and
whack.
then you just start going
Whack.
like in and shit.
That's whack. Why would I
That's
do
what I'm saying.
Why would I do that if I know that all I have to do is wait until 1 o'clock in the morning
What
to
if
then
you don't
go on Cinemax
What if you
and
don't
watch it?
You do know Cinemax is not free. What if you don't have cable?
Then you go on the internet and beat your shit
What
like
if
a
you don't
normal
have-
human being.
What if you are like at a restaurant and you're just really horny? You never beat your meat in a restaurant?
Dirty seats, can't.
Stand the fuck up.
You would stand. That's wild.
Would I? I have. What the fuck
That's
you talking
sick.
about? When I was like 15. Applebee's, 161st Street, right by Yankee Stadium.
Second toilet from the left. That was me.
It might have been the second toilet to the left.
Might have landed on your shoe. My bad.
Listen, Selena Gomez, I love her.
Mm-hmm.
She like had some bikini, and I couldn't.
Couldn't resist.
I couldn't. Honestly, man, that was a horn dog phase, and it was just like.
It'd be like that though.
But
Like you can't even be embarrassed about that.
But like, I can't. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I was just saying you can't really be embarrassed by that because like let's say if you never had a sexual encounter, by that time you're still learning your body. You know what I'm saying? You're going through hormones. You get hot flashes.
Exactly.
You know.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think, like, I think people who read erotica, even if maybe they're not gonna masturbate as they're like reading, maybe they read a chapter, reads a sexual paragraph. It's like, oh my god, this was like the shit.
And then imagine it.
Close it and then imagine it and go in. I picture that 100%. Also, I also picture
that
like
just seems like a whole list of extra steps.
first of all,
Masturbating is supposed to be you do it and it's done. There's no reading in between. There's no I want to know who this person is or get into their story or why Jill is now, having sex with her horse trainer and not her husband anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to read that. I'd rather just watch it.
who reads eroticas though? Let's be honest here. Old women.
I don't think
Old women.
older women.
Older women.
More mature women.
Late 30s.
Mature women.
Late 30s.
I got you.
Tell me a 22-year-old that reads erotica.
I don't know. She could be a mature woman at
It's
22.
Divorced late 30-year-old women.
I don't think so.
I think. Come on. Like
Do they still show like softcore porn on TV now or no? I think those days are done.
Who has cable? I don't have cable.
I don't.
Exactly. There you go.
But I still have like
The moment.
HBO.
No. You think they'll put porn on like Netflix and shit?
Nah.
You don't think so? On HBO Max?
Because like at the end of the day, they'll have to be competing with like. They'll have to be competing with like Pornhub and like fucking Brazzers, and Brazzers Pornhub been doing it for years. They got the $1 subscription. You cannot beat that. Nothing Netflix will ever do will be able to touch a $1 subscription.
Excuse me?
What, are they gonna put another fucking Adam Sandler film when they got fucking
Netflix is a multi times $25 billion company. If they wanted to,
if they're gonna jump into that game, then they have to get like top tier stars.
It's not that hard to find.
They have to get top. No, but I'm talking about they have to get like all the best stars
First of all,
now.
Who cares about stars?
What are you talking about?
That
was like
I don't
retarded for you to.
I'm
just
gonna mental because we're like progressive, but I don't even care about stars. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't name 10 porn stars right now.
I can probably.
But I will
tell.
But I can I was gonna say I'll masturbate anybody. But but my masturbation porn game is, it's in the rafters. It's in the rafters. It's legendary. But I can't name 10 porn stars. I don't give.
That's bad. So then you can't be. If you can't off the top pay homage to the pioneers of the porn game.
I mean,
you're not in the rafters. Son.
I know the legends.
You probably got a ring, but you're not like in the Hall of Fame yet.
Listen, I know the legends. I know the Lisa Ann's, the Mia Khalifa,
and that's good.
The Naomi Banks, I think it's in the Banks.
Yeah,
Banks, whatever.
You got it.
Hey, thanks for correcting me.
That's why I'm here.
Skin Diamond.
You naming the good ones.
What's that Asian girl name?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Asura Akira or something like that. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Kim Kardashian.
Damn.
Kendall.
Nah, you filed for that.
Kendra Wilkerson.
Yeah.
Farrah Abraham.
100%.
Rest in peace, China.
That's a good one.
The wrestler.
That was good one.
I liked it, but then she died, and I was like, I can't watch it again. I can't watch it.
It's almost bad.
She got fucked by midgets, dude.
By midgets? I didn't know that.
She was getting gangbang. I can't watch it though, cause it's like.
Yeah, it's bad. She died. You can't do that.
Yeah, it's just. That's just weird. Imagine getting your nut off. Would it be weird though? Like, let's just say you. Well, we're going off topic. We wouldn't come back to the masturbation because we're all about that. But let's just say that like your partner died and she's a widow. And you're a widow. I'm sorry, you're a widow. Can you still like get your nut off to your partner that passed away, or is that like weird?
I don't think it's weird.
It's like still getting your nut off to your partner.
Nah, the connection's still got to be there, 100%.
You think so?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Connections got to be there. 100%.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
your partner's dead.
You can't lose that.
Teresa.
You had too much of a connection for death to cause you to not, you know what I'm saying?
I'm asking her, Teresa, real quick.
Get around off.
Teresa. If you die, I don't know why I'm taking my headphones off. If you die and Freddy jerks off to you, like the thought of you while you're dead, is that weird?
Yeah.
That's weird?
Why is that
really
weird?
That's not weird, bro. That's just a spank bank.
No, you should like, if you look at a picture of me, you should think, wow, she's 6 feet under. Like,
I'm gonna be like, she's 6 feet under, but she used to be bad.
That's
Remember that thing she used to do with her mouth?
That's weird.
Get that off.
She said, look at the thing he's doing with his mouth. Her mouth.
That's weird.
That's not. I don't think that's weird.
I'd feel bad.
Nah, cause
Do you jerk
put it
off to
put it
people
this
who
way.
are dead?
Put it this way. Put it this way.
Oh,
Put it this way,
that's
right?
what we're talking.
Put it this way, right? You could still get me to that place, and you 6 feet under, son.
Nah.
You ain't even here no more, and you got that impact on me. That's crazy, G.
Nah.
That's crazy.
I'm like, nah, that's crazy. I
That's
like you
crazy,
answered
son.
that. I couldn't do that. Like, if I know you're dead.
I mean, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this 3 times a week. I'm talking about like,
once a month.
yeah, probably like once a month, or like, you know, when she dawns on your mind. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that happens. You done started a new family.
Masturbate.
You done found. You done started a new family.
Mm.
Or you find yourself a new wife. You get married. You got a whole new relationship. But at the end of the day,
Wait a minute.
you know.
All
What I'm
right. We're gonna. So that means we're gonna go down this rabbit hole.
I'm not, but that's
But that
not,
means you're.
but that's not something for me to
That's
have to
saying that
share
you can
with
masturbate to your ex then.
that. But she's technically not my ex. Well,
Well, she
technically
is your
yes,
ex.
because she ain't here no more. But
Exactly.
not here by like, you know, her doing or my doing. She fucking died. What do you want me? Oh, so because my wife died in a plane crash, I can't masturbate to her no more? That's corny, son.
You said.
That, and for my next partner to tell me that, that's selfish.
First of all, why would you tell your partner, yo, I masturbated to my ex?
But that's the
that
thing.
died?
That's some. You know how there's certain things you don't have to tell your partner, and that's one of those things.
So you would masturbate to your ex then? Because it's the same.
It's
thing.
not the same thing.
It is the same thing.
It
It's
isn't.
It's a partner that you're no longer with.
But they're dead. That's different if that
Okay,
person
I
is.
understand what he's trying to say. He's saying that it's not the ex because they fell out of love or they had an issue.
Yeah,
an
when
ex,
that person dies, I'm still in love with that person.
Yeah.
They just dead. They not here no more.
and he can't do.
They
nothing
can't
about
suck
it.
me off the way I need to.
All right. Guys, that's so passionate. I still feel like though it's weird though because the
It is
person
weird.
dead.
It is weird, but that's something between. That's something just you. You ain't got to share that with the next person.
No, that means you gotta go to therapy.
You don't gotta go
the
to
next
therapy.
day.
No, you do
Hell,
not.
you have attachment issues. You need to
It's
let
not.
go.
I moved on
No, you're not if you're still masturbating to her.
because I lost her tragically. Her love is still there. She's just not here. She still live here. When whatever side the heart is on, that's where it is.
So send her mom flowers on her birthday or something.
So when I want to masturbate to her, I gotta be like, damn, I gotta send her mom flowers first.
Yeah.
Out of respect. That's corny as fuck.
Wait, you're not gonna. So
And
you're gonna,
weird. That makes it more weird.
So are you gonna masturbate every day it's her birthday as a celebration?
I
Honor
could.
her?
If that's my prerogative, I'm gonna do that.
Damn.
But that ain't my prerogative. I'm just saying that if it was me, I wouldn't even if my partner decided to share that with me and be like, yo, sometimes I do that.
You lying.
I would be like, yo.
You're such a
I'd be
fucking
like, yo.
liar.
I'd be like, yo, my man's. That's
Nah,
your business.
you
You
a
ain't even
liar.
gotta.
'Cause if-
You ain't even gotta express that to me.
Alright, so-
We don't. She'll go ahead and be like, you know, sometimes I'll be like, babe, that's between you. You ain't even gotta share that with me. You can hold that in your heart to your grave.
So if Tu's like, yo, so Martin died, man. You know what? I still think about him like from 5 years ago.
The only thing
when
I
we
would
have sex.
the only thing that I would feel crosses the line is if she's like, yeah, I do that because his piece was valid.
is dick.
If she's still doing that because her
But isn't that the same reason? But that's the
No,
same
it's
thing why
not.
you're masturbating to this person after 5 years after this person's dead because her.
then again,
vagina's still,
like it all stems
popping.
back. It all stems back to you ain't even got to share that with me. I ain't got to share that with you.
So if she told you, yo, you know, Martin, I still think about
I'd
Martin.
be like, time out. Don't even go that route. Whatever you
wouldn't
do
even
is
wanna
whatever
know-
you do.
You wouldn't
I
even
don't.
want to know.
I don't need to know that.
Would you rather not know or would you?
I'd rather not know.
See, I have anxiety, so I can't fuck with that. I'd rather know and like deal with it. Than not knowing.
And then me being the person that's coming into this widowed person's life, I would automatically be in a headspace of like, this person lost someone that they had a real connection with, and by losing that person, whether it was prematurely or however they did, that's always gonna be like
but
an
see,
unfinished thing.
that's tough.
So I could never compare to that. The only thing I can do is try and bring my best self into this relationship and make it something new.
But like, how can you go into a relationship thinking like, yo,
It's all
I
about mental
can't
maturity, son.
compare. But if you're telling yourself I can't compare to your ex,
I can't compare, but I can try and be better.
It shouldn't even matter. You shouldn't want to compare, be better, or any of that. It's just be like, he died. It's my time now. It's you and me. Whatever he did,
That's true.
that's what he did. It shouldn't be, yo, I gotta
And
be
that's why you
better
ain't
than
got to tell
him.
me about your sexual thoughts with him. You keep that to yourself. If you want to go into the bathroom and crank out 30 minutes of just pure masturbation, that's up to you, son.
To her ex.
That's up to you if that's what you want to do.
So you're condoning people jerking off to their ex or masturbating to their ex while in a new relationship.
Widow. They're dead.
Only if they're dead.
Yeah.
That's weird. So you're condoning masturbating to dead people. So I could have masturbated to this China porn. You would have said shit.
Nah, that's different.
Why is that different?
That's different because you don't have an emotional connection to this person.
I wasn't a fan of wrestling, but I was a fan.
She don't know you. She don't know you from a fucking hole in the wall. And you don't know her.
She got fucked by like some Hulk dude, like some midget.
Yeah, she did.
You saw it?
Nah, I saw her. I saw her in a porn where she was painted as She-Hulk. That shit was dope. I ain't even gonna hold you.
All right, so name me 10 porn stars real quick. Since,
Easy,
you know.
off the cuff.
Damn, off the cuff.
We're gonna go Mia Khalifa. We're gonna go Farrah Abraham.
All right, time out. List 10. None of the names I listed.
Nah, because you named like the good ones.
No, all right, name.
I'll give you
if
5
if
because
you're-
10 is mad excessive.
If your
and
Rolodex is
10,
that big,
10 is mad excessive.
It's
And
not
if I
mad
hit
excessive.
10, everyone's gonna look at me like I'm crazy.
they really
I don't think I could hit
you
10.
crazy.
How?
Because you masturbate to dead people and you beat up Jewish kids for their bikes
Anyway,
or scooters.
I'm gonna go Tiana Trump.
I always thought that was Trump's daughter.
So did I.
I would fucking Ivanka.
Nah, she don't do it for me.
She do it. For me.
You know what? I'm gonna give it another classic. Pinky. Remember Pinky?
Probably if you show me a video or a picture, maybe, but
I'm not gonna show you a video.
then no, off the name, and then
We're not gonna have that moment together. We're not gonna do that.
we've
Pinky.
never watched. We've never watched a porn together. I've never watched porn with my friends before.
Yeah, that's weird.
Male friends,
That's weird.
female friends I have, but not male.
Female friends you have?
Yeah, but it was like,
To lead up to the sex.
yeah.
You fuck your friends?
The way you said that with that look.
You fuck your friends? What's your stance on that? Of like
Fucking friends.
what?
I mean,
Like as far as
I don't do
you
one-
think you could still have a friend relationship without
yeah.
with the addition of having sex?
But continuing to have sex.
However much,
Like, what if you had sex, you stopped, and you're still friends?
however many times you decide to do it, whatever is like your situation. Like, can you mix
It's all about mental maturity.
sex and friendship?
Hell, anybody can do anything. It's just about maturity, mental maturity.
I feel like that's just such a sticky situation though,
But
because I feel, yeah, but I feel like after a while, like with such physical contact, like you just start like there's no way you don't develop some type of feelings 100%, because like physical contact is like a love language.
But people block that out.
Yeah, but those are those type of people that are like, I'm not even gonna go into the terms because that's insane. What's pansexual?
Teresa, what's pansexual?
Pansexual is when you don't find anyone attractive.
No, pansexual is that you find anybody attractive.
Okay, right?
You find everybody attractive. Like you would date a man, a woman, transgender.
There's a word.
Asexual.
Asexual.
Asexual, they don't find anybody sexually attractive.
You could be asexual, and then you get a pass.
You said pansexual with not so much confidence, but like, I feel like you believed it.
I thought no, because I thought that was the right word to
Yeah.
use. But
It's confusing.
that's why I reached out for the lifeline, because I didn't want the pants to come kill me. But
That's funny.
so yeah, you could, like I was saying, you could be asexual, and
Yeah.
maybe those rules don't apply. But I feel like
Uh-huh.
a person that is not that
Mhm.
actually holds a certain weight to like sexual contact with a partner and like how you are physically, that can like start to make you develop some feelings, because my love language is like physical.
But I think you're kind of not want to say disqualified, but you only had sex with one person your entire life.
Yeah, but I know that that's not the only box out there I can get.
You was so lucky she went and had fun. She can't hear a word you said.
Nah, but
She would look right over it if she knew exactly. I hope she listens
you know,
to this.
yeah. But it's just me being.
Talk your shit.
It's just me being realistic.
your
You know what I'm
shit,
saying?
bro.
Like I know she holds value as a person. You know
Every
what I'm saying?
woman holds value
And I'm
as
pretty.
a person.
No, but like there's some women out there that ain't shit.
No. And those women that ain't shit can still get dick anytime they want.
But they ain't shit.
They can still get dick.
They don't have no value besides just
Wait,
giving
are
some
we
pussy.
I thought we were all right. But what are we talking about? We talking about like a good relationship? Or are we talking about like just?
I'm just talking about
sex? Because I think any woman can get dick anytime they want.
yes,
from anybody they
but
want.
that doesn't mean.
But you said you can get pussy anytime from anybody, anytime you want, because you that guy.
No, I
need
didn't
to
mean it.
expand
I
on
didn't
that a
mean it.
bit.
I didn't mean
No,
it.
you said it.
I didn't mean it like that.
No,
I'm
you
just.
said
I
it.
just know.
You said it.
Relax.
But like, why?
The way I mean it is like, I'm comfortable with who I am as a person, and I know that if I'm not in this relationship or in a relationship, I know how I feel that I know enough about how to be around women or how to talk to women or whatever the case may be. I may not be super good at it from a woman's perspective, but I'm comfortable to be who I am, and I know what I offer. So I know
Flirting is rough.
it is rough.
How would you know?
I mean, I still flirt with my wife.
Is it considered flirting?
Yeah.
Mm.
That's like part of part of those things where you gotta kind of have to like keep the what is it, like the sexual tension alive or like the chemistry alive and shit like that. It's like one of those things.
But dating in New York City is fucking hard.
I would imagine.
Like flirting, dating is hard. Like going to a bar or restaurant and like I see this person there, think she's cute, trying to approach them, or you go to school. It's so fucking. I don't know how people do it. Like I look at.
I mean, there's definitely an art to it when it comes to like the New York women.
Exactly. I look at all these couples. I'm like, I would love to interview every couple I see. I'm like, how did this start? What did you say? What did she say? What was the tension like? What was the emotion like? Because I'm dealing with dating in New York City now, and it is fucking rough, dude. It is rough out in these streets. And it's summertime, so everybody's like, a hot girl summer and shit. It is rough. Cuffing season's coming up, so it might help people, but
yeah.
It's
I'm
still trying to find a date to your stupid wedding. I mean, not your stupid wedding, to you.
No, that's good.
To you.
Nah, but I kind of look. So like I know like dating in New York is not the best because I look through the lens of like all the females in my family. You know what I mean? And
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
What do you mean? In like what way?
Like
I like as far as like I see what they're going through. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you said because you're looking at how the women are in New York City by looking at your cousin or
yeah.
your
Oh
family.
no, and that way
And
also, my fucking the females in my family are like on both sides of the spectrum of like how fucking insane they are.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the women on my dad's side of the family, like on my dad's side of the family,
Your dad,
his dad.
Okay.
My my grandfather's not here, so that's why you know what I'm saying I say my dad's dad of the family.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, my grandfather passed away when my dad was like 3 years old or some shit, like 2-3 years old.
Yeah.
But
my grandfather ran out on my mom before she was born.
That's insane.
He was I think he was Dominican, so it kind of made sense.
Yeah, I would have gave that
Stereotype.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
But those women that were raised on that side of the family, they were raised around like a lot of men. So there were a lot less females on that side of the family and more men, but with the females that were there, they were raised around a lot of the men, so they became like aggressive and you know what I'm saying, like very like what a New York dude is transformed into a woman.
They wore Timbs.
100. They wear Timbs in 90-degree weather. That's the energy that they persuade all of the time, no matter if they go to Florida.
Tim's, white t-shirt, black
Tim's,
jeans.
white t-shirt, and jeans. They could be fucking long pair of jeans or jeans they cut into booty shorts. Like these
they straight.
Huh?
And they straight?
Yeah.
John. Oh, sorry.
But
But
yeah. So
but
like,
I'm trying to think about it now, and I'm like, not bad.
what do you mean?
Like an outfit, like if a woman came
No, it's
up
not.
with,
It's not.
like,
It's not a bad
like
fit.
t-shirt.
But what I'm trying to say is like
Nah,
they're like super traditional, like New York, like Brooklyn dude. You know what I'm saying? Just as a woman. So like when you approach them, or even if you try to talk to them, their talking is very abrasive. So you can get intimidated by them really quick. And like if a man gets intimidated by a woman really quick, they don't know how to like. At least me.
But
If I tried to come up to one of them at a bar and be like, "Hey man, let me buy you a drink," they'd be the type to be like, "Nah, nigga, I'm gonna buy you a drink. I'm gonna take you out."
Your cousins ain't
Then
like
I'd be
that. They like that.
100%, bro.
I'm gonna take you out.
100%, bro. They'd be like, "What the fuck you mean you gonna buy me a drink? I'm gonna buy you a drink, and you gonna drink that." If that was me, I'd be like, "Damn."
Oh, why would he be
mama.
intimidated?
Because that's like
That's fire.
That's fire, but that's mad
fire.
strong though. You can't even lie. That's mad
It's
strong.
strong, but it's like,
But that's what I'm saying. When you try to, I feel like the usual angle that a guy plays when he tries to like flirt or like make contact with a girl, whatever the case may be, they try to come off a little bit suave. You know what I'm saying? As far as like how they talk, how they move, what are they offering, or whatever the case may be. And then when you get that like abrasive on the opposite end of it, it kind of throws you off a little bit. It would throw me off 100%.
I mean, that depends on what you expect. Like if I go to if I see a petite, like Filipino girl in the corner of a bar, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna buy her a drink, and I go to her and she's mad like aggressive, like, I'm gonna buy you a drink, bitch, and all that shit. Then I'll be like, oh damn, was not expecting that. I was kind of stereotyping you to be this like innocent girl, like nobody cares. But like,
but the women on my side of the family look like that.
They look like innocent
They
girls
look
that you.
so innocent.
Even you said they're wearing.
I'm saying that I'm when I said the outfit, that's like the attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, so they're not literally wearing.
Yeah,
that
they're
to the
not
bar.
literally wearing that, but that's like, you know, a very rough exterior to see, and that's them as you know, their personality.
I still wouldn't find that intimidating though.
I don't know. Me, I would. I'd be like, yo, what are you buying me then? If you want me to drink Henny all night, I'll fucking do it. I swear to God. Just don't stab me.
Nah, that's kind of fire though.
Is.
I'm thinking about it more. Like honestly, I was talking to my friend. I was like, why don't more women approach men?
I don't know.
It should be Teresa.
It should be. I'm not saying that it shouldn't.
The woman in the room.
But that's strong, son.
Female women. Why doesn't women approach men more that they like? Like I know the man is supposed to do it, whatever. But why doesn't females do it more?
I don't feel like we shouldn't have to.
But like, what if you wanted to?
We're the ones that like pop out and dress up nice, so.
But men pop out too. Men dress
that's not
up
fair
nice.
because sometimes
I don't think that's the reason why you should.
We all put on our good fits.
But we also don't go out looking for that.
That's not
if
true.
If it comes, it comes. There's some women that do.
There's some women that go. I know women that do that.
Yeah.
They're like, if it happens, it happens. But I'm here to hang out with my girls and drink and.
Yeah, which is, I mean, there's no problem with that either.
Of course, but like, what if you just walk into a bar and you just so happen is, oh, he's cute.
It's just not like the customs. Like men approach women, and that's just how.
But then again, she views it in like a very traditional kind of way.
Yeah, gender norms and.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about where you come from and how you were raised and stuff like that.
I would never. I'm afraid of being turned down.
Me too. 8:48. Me too. I got a timer. Me too. Honestly, not gonna lie to you. I'm afraid to be turned down too. That's like. Yeah. It's like weird. Like I can't picture that. Like you go up to somebody and be like, hey, want to go on a date or something? No. My aunt. And then they're like, what do you say?
My aunts and my aunts and my cousins on that type of family, like if they really not feeling you and you try to approach them, they would look at you and be like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of my face. That's insane, bro. That would definitely happen to you at my wedding.
It's gonna happen.
Do not try and talk to them because all of them will be there, and they're very like 75. You have a 75% chance that you probably get stabbed.
Let's talk about the 25% though.
25%, you might get a Timberland in your ass.
It's not. I don't know
either way you go is not.
I don't know if we could talk about this on air. We can get it edited out. But didn't you say you had a cousin that like white skinned dudes? light skinned dudes.
Yeah, but that don't matter.
Is that included in
If
the
you don't-
75% that you were just referencing?
Yeah, if you don't come correct, you could be light skinned, but if you don't come correct, you will get stabbed. Unfortunately.
This ain't the first time.
And she hasn't even met them yet.
You haven't
and-
met his cousins?
Well, no,
the
my
one-
my
not the
my,
mean
my dad's cousins. But they're like the sweetest people ever.
You just said they're gonna get stabbed.
But it's
If I ask
but that's
them
what I'm
out.
saying. If you don't approach them the right way, like if you're trying
Why
to hit
can't
on
they
them,
approach us the right way?
no. If because he's talking about like if he hits on them,
Oh.
if he hits on them and you don't come correct,
Ethan
they'll
already
either
called
tell
her
you to-
side of the family, so now I gotta go for you.
that what
I said Ethan already called her side of the family,
he did do that.
so now I gotta go on your.
She's single.
Who's single? His
Good
co-
for him.
Don't catch a case.
Yeah, no, this is a
Oh,
young
it's a young-
young child.
So
that
why
we're
are we
talking about.
referencing? Why?
No,
Because
that's the
Ethan
one
is
that-
young.
Yeah, Ethan is under 18.
Oh, you're talking
They're
about.
the same age.
Yeah,
Oh.
but yeah, good for him. Hopefully he follows through with that.
I mean, everybody's cousin is fair game. Just saying, but. whatever.
Yeah, I mean you can do what you want.
As long as they're 18.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Wow, I mean,
100%.
Damn.
Just
Yeah,
saying.
no,
I didn't
no,
think
no.
that needs to be said, but
You never
now we know what she thinks about me. Jesus.
I feel like we haven't done this in a very long time, so I'm kind of all over the place of what we should be doing next. I mean, it's definitely time to wrap up.
I know.
But you know what it is?
You know what's funny is I made a list of things to talk about. Did not talk about one.
But this is
one
a
thing on
very
the
good
list.
episode. I feel like we hit a lot.
We could talk about more about this on the next one.
Yeah.
Some of these can just push over. to
You
the
know
next
what
one.
it is? I feel like we should address the elephant in the room.
Christian's a bitch. Oh, is that the
That's-
elephant you were
That's
talking about?
very strong. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, as of right now, it is looking like young Christian Narvaez
Narvaez.
is he's held up right now. He's kind of held up in life. He's got a a new job,
Reaming kids.
reaming kids,
Not for real. He does. He reams kids.
and yeah, he won't be on the show as
Sorry.
frequently, but hopefully we get him to pass by ever so often because we know how much you guys love him and not us. So yeah, Christian, just wanted to say that you will be very missed.
You know what's funny? I love how you wait to the 52-minute mark to say all this.
Why?
Could have said it in the beginning of the episode.
Because like I want people to pay attention to the real shit. Like
yeah.
this is like
Nobody gives a fuck.
yeah,
Shit, I get
this
it.
might not even make it. Who knows?
We're probably like people listening, probably losing. They brought up the name Christian. Probably people. All right, this is where I get.
Yeah,
off
this is where we sign off because I already did the intro and pretty much most of the outro in the beginning.
Exactly. You should
So
do it
and I
again.
fucking killed it.
You should do it again.
No, I'm gonna do it again.
Facts.
But
Love it.
yeah. So in somewhere in this video there will be a in memoriam.
What's
We'll
the
try and play some music that won't get copyrighted.
what's the best like no, because this is gonna get into a bigger talk, but like what's the best like sad song? Like what would you play at a more
I feel like End of the Road is way too played out. We need to change that. We need to come up with something different. They tried to do it with the song for Fast and the Furious when Paul Walker died. They tried to do it with that, but I don't feel like that's gonna stick.
I was gonna say There Goes My Hero, but that's not a sad song. There goes my
Yeah, it's not strong enough.
hero.
We're gonna
Is-
figure out something. But
Yeah.
yeah. So I think now is a very good time for you, David,
Oh, I
to
guess-
wrap up the
I
show.
guess I don't have a love doctor no more.
We're getting back into the groove, dude. I got you next week.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, try and jump into one of your very illustrious David's quotes and send us on our way. So, ladies and gentlemen, David's quotes.
Fear not, because every day when you wake up, it's a blessing. David's quotes.
Oh, that was good. That's definitely on a shirt.
Yeah, I was talking about some Jesus, Adam, Eve, all that stuff beforehand, so it was just like
Yeah, no.
I felt like
no,
I had to. I felt like I had to.
It went well. And you
Did it?
said it very well said.
I think I'm kind of religious now.
Maybe after you listen to Jesus King again.
No, hell no.
That's a good album.
That
bro.
is.
We're not even gonna
That's
get.
not even an album.
We're not even gonna get into it.
Fucking.
David, where can they find you?
You can find me on Snapchat, the boy _237. Find me on Instagram, Dave Angelo.
Take your time.
I keep forgetting this. I think it's 97, 2397. One of those. You can find me. Facebook, David Echevarria. Twitter, David at David Angelo 97. TikTok, the podcast whatever. I don't know. The podcast.
I got it.
Anything
I'll
goes podcast.
clean it up.
Anything goes
I'll
podcast.
clean it
NY.
up. Christian? Oh, yeah. Forgot.
Bitch.
And you guys can find me on Instagram at Fredo Medina 29, and you can also follow the Anything Goes Podcast Instagram at the Anything Goes Podcast on Instagram. You can also follow us on TikTok, where we post a bunch of clips from the episode, try and get you guys involved as much as possible. So hit us in the DMs, all types of DMs, and you can follow us on TikTok at the Anything Goes Pod NY, and on YouTube. Look up all of our videos. You can subscribe to us at the Anything Goes Podcast on YouTube, and listen to us on all your favorite streaming services. We are on there, so just look up the name, or you can go to Instagram and just tap the link in bio, and it'll take you to all of that, and it's less of a headache.
Like and subscribe, review.
Like and subscribe, review, DM, do all of those things.
All the good shit.
And we will catch you on the next one.
Love, peace, and positivity. Fuck logic. Enough.